Hi, Robert. How are you today?
Doing well.
Good, good. Okay, well, we're going to talk about some different things that all have to do with eating. Okay, so we're going to try to figure out what they are, remember what the words are. Right now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you three different things. Okay, and then I'm going to give you a picture of one of them, and you pick out which one goes with the picture. So, okay, let me move this, make sure we can see. Okay, here is a bowl, all right? Can you find which one is the bowl? Very good, perfect, very nice. Okay, so let me take that away for a second, and let's try. Okay, so can you show me the fork? Which one do you think?
Oh.
It's okay if it takes a minute.
Yeah, I'd take this one.
Okay, good. It's the fork. Very nice. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave those two and put another thing here. Okay. Why don't we look for a spoon? Very good. Wow. Very nice. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Let's try for a knife.
Okay, this one right here.
Wow. Okay. Very good. All right. And then leave those there. Oh, actually, got to change out a couple of them. Okay. So, can you show me the cup?
This right here.
Very nice. Very good. Okay. All right. Now, show me the plate. Oh, sorry. Let me show you. That'll give you a little more of a clue. The plate.
Yeah, that's right.
Very nice. Okay. So let's talk about them. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the picture. There's the bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the bowl. Okay. You don't have to worry about keeping the name right now. We're going to talk about some things that might help you remember it. All right. So if you can't think of the word, then you can think of some ideas on how to get there. So tell me something about the bowl. What do you do with the bowl?
Put the bowl on the table.
Okay, it goes on the table.
Put the bowl on the table. Do time.
Okay, and you do that with several things. So let's think about what do you do specifically with the bowl? Because you would put, you could put the plate on the table. You could put the fork on the table. So let's think about something that just goes with a bowl. What is something that you could use a bowl for?
My wife uses the bowl for uses the bowl for ice cream.
Okay, good. So you could put ice cream in it. So if somebody said, "Well, what do you need?" and you needed a bowl, but you couldn't think of the name, you could say, "Oh, it's that thing that you put ice cream in it."
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What else can you think of? Can you describe it? What does it look like?
Well, it's round.
Yeah. Okay. So see, when you're trying to think of the word bowl, and you can't think of the word bowl, what did you say some of the things you could give clues for? One of them was something that you can put in it.
My wife serves ice cream.
Okay, so ice cream can go in it. And then tell me, what was the other clue you had? Remember?
It was tall and round.
And round was the thing. Very good. Very good. Okay. Put those over here. All right. So here's the spoon. Okay. There's the spoon. All right. Tell me something you could use the spoon for.
You put it on the table.
Yeah. What else?
You need a spoon for ice cream.
Okay. So good. One of the things could be you eat ice cream with it. Okay. Can you think of something else? You can think of like what it looks like, what it's made of. What do you think? What would you want to use? So is it made of plastic?
No, ma'am.
Well, and it may not be that you want to use that as a clue, if that's harder for you to think of. Okay, so maybe, let's see. So you said you think of it for eating ice cream. That's one thing. Okay, so it's one of, you've got several things here. It's something that, you eat with, right? You hold it. That might be something. So you could hold it. You could eat ice cream with it. This particular one is made of metal.
Metal.
But that doesn't have to be the clue you use if that's harder for you to think of. So what was something? What are two of the things in that helped you? Do you think?
It is metal. It's metal, and use it for ice cream.
You use it for ice cream. Very good. And you hold it in your hand. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's move that. Okay, so here's the cup. So if you can't think of the word cup, what do you use that for?
For hot coffee.
You could use it for coffee. Good. What do you do with the coffee when you have it in there?
You put it in the cup.
You put it in the cup, and then what do you do?
With this? Do you hold it in your hands?
Okay, pick it up for a second. Okay, so let's pretend you have coffee in it. Okay, so what are you going to do with the coffee?
I'm going to drink coffee.
Yeah, you drink it. Sometimes it helps to hold it, right? Okay, well, very good. So this is a cup, right? You can drink coffee out of it, like you said. You drink out of it, because you could put other things in it too. But you can, if you say drink coffee out of it, people are going to know that too. So it's good. Good. Okay, let's try. Here's the knife. All right, and there's the picture of it. All right. So tell me something about a knife. What do you do with a knife? Let me move this so we can see better.
You cut things.
You cut things, right?
You cut stuff with it.
Okay.
Cut stuff with the knife.
Good. So you cut things with the knife. Okay. What are some things you would cut with this particular knife? Because we're talking about all the things that you use to eat with. So this particular knife, what would you do with that? It cuts what?
Cut your dinner. Cut your dinner with this knife.
Yeah. What's one of the things you could cut with it?
My wife's meatloaf.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, you can cut the meatloaf with it. Very good. It's a good thing to come up with. All right. Let's try this one. All right. So there's the plate. There's the picture that goes with it. Right. Name something that you could do with the plate. What is?
plate on the table at the time.
What else? Because if I'm asking you, what is it you want, and you want a plate, okay, what could you tell me that would help you remember about what you can do with it?
For dinner. So you put it on the table for dinner.
What would you use the plate for, though? Because, like I said, we can put a lot of things on the table. What could you put on the plate?
My wife's mashed potatoes and meatloaf.
Okay. So what is that? Is it a drink?
Dinner. It's food.
Yeah, it's food. Very good. Yeah, you do put food on it. Very nice. And you can cut it with the knife, right? Very good. Okay. Let's do... I'm going to do this one again. Okay. So I want to see if we can remember it. Okay. So if I ask you, what is this? And you don't know the name of it, what were some things that were going to help you?
It was round.
Okay, good.
And it was tall.
And it was tall, okay. Well, not all of them are tall, so there might be a better clue. So you said it's round, okay, and that's true. What can you do with it?
For ice cream.
Yeah. You can put ice cream in it. Good. What else could you put in a bowl? You put soup. Yeah.
Soup.
Soup in the bowl. Good. Soup and ice cream. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's try this. Okay. All right. This is the fork, right? All right. So tell me something you do with the fork. What is it used for?
It goes on the table.
On the table.
At that time.
And what do you do with it?
Eat with it. Eat with it.
Yeah. Can you eat soup with it?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so, right? So it has, I guess you could use, that it's made of metal.
Metal.
It's something you eat with. It has, I guess you could have, these are tines. You could say it has tines, or you can eat meat with it. All right. Let's see. Why don't we think about what is something that would remind you of it? I mean, it doesn't have to be anything in particular, just something that would help you remember what it was. What is it? What is something that would help you remember?
Use it at dinner time.
Okay. Okay.
And it's metal.
What else? Can you think of something else? You can even say what you can't do with it, if you wanted to do that. Well, maybe you could do where you can't eat soup, right? You can't eat soup with it, but you can eat meat, something like that. Okay, very good. All right, now I'm going to go through and I'm going to see if you can name it. And I might give you some of your clues if you can't name it and see if that'll help. Okay? All right. And I'll go ahead and give you the picture too. Okay. So what is that? Do you remember?
Round. It was round.
Good.
For dinner.
So think of the name. I want to think of the name of it. If you don't know the name, I'll give you the clues that you asked me for. Okay. So do you know the name of it?
Yeah. This is a plate.
A plate. A plate. Very good. Very good. Okay. What are some of, let's go ahead and keep it for a second, because what were some of the clues that you thought of?
It was flat
Mm-hmm.
and round.
Mm-hmm. What do you do with it?
Put dinner on.
Yeah, see? Good. That should help you remember, and it's
This plate.
a plate. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Okay. Can you tell me what this is?
This is for ice cream.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of it, though? What is the name of the object?
This is the bowl.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. The bowl. You're right. Well, and one of your hints was you can eat ice cream out of it, right? What was something else you could eat out of it?
Soup.
Yeah. Good. You could eat soup out of the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bowl for soup.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. All right. Okay. Can you think of the name?
This was a knife.
Yes. Good job. Good job. What do you do with a knife?
You cut things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What about this particular knife? What things do you cut?
Butter.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Yeah.
And my wife's meatloaf.
Okay. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
You may have to ask your wife to make meatloaf.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's made that in a while. Okay. Let's do this one again. All right. Do you remember the name of it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't tell me your clues. Just think about it. If you can think of your clues, that's fine. But see if you can come up with the name of the object.
This is a cup.
I'll help you. Yeah, good. I thought I was going to need to help you, but you did great. That was really good. Okay, so cup. What did you do with the cup? One of your clues.
For coffee.
Yeah, for coffee. Good. You drink out of that. I'm going to go back over a couple of them. All right. Now, we're going to go over your clues. Okay, so what were you going to think of when you couldn't think of the word, and I'll tell you. You couldn't think of the word plate, which is what that is. Okay. So what would you think of to help you remember the word or to give someone a clue about what you need?
It was on the table at dinner time.
Okay.
And you put meatloaf on it.
Okay. You can put meatloaf on it.
And put your dinner on it.
Very good. Very good. And that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time it's round.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Very good. All right. Let's do this one again.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to tell me the clues that you remember that you were going to use for bowl. Okay, that's a bowl.
Yeah. The bowl is for ice cream.
Okay.
And the bowl is for soup.
Okay.
And it's round.
Yeah. Good. You've come up with some really good ones. It's helped you a lot. Okay. Let's see. This one kind of goes along with that, doesn't it? Do you remember what this is called?
Yeah. It's a spoon.
Yeah, it's a spoon. What do you do with a spoon?
It's for ice cream.
Yeah, you like that ice cream. So it's for ice cream. What else could it be for?
It's with the bowl.
It's with the bowl. I was just about to say, what can you use it with that's on the table here?
Ice cream and soup. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good. All right. I'll do this one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember what it's called? The name of
plate.
it? Almost. Plate.
Plate.
Okay. Now, I know you haven't got the sound completely right. That's okay. All right. We'll try it. So plate, it has a T and not a K. A T. So it's up closer to the front of your mouth. you're using a sound that's at the back of your mouth. You're using a k, you need a t. Okay, so plate, t, and it's at the front. Tip of your tongue at the front. Plate,
Plate.
t. Put it, yeah, put your tongue up behind your front teeth, right here, t, and then blow. That's a lot closer. It's a lot closer. T, but you got to let your tongue go down. Plate. Yeah, that's a lot closer. Good. Yeah. So if you don't get it just right, that's okay. I mean, people will get it.
Plate.
Plate. Yeah, that's
Plate.
it. Yeah, much closer. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's try this again. Now, I'm going to see about your clues. So I'm going to say, what do you use it
For goes on, it's for going on the table.
for?
For dinner.
Okay.
And it's metal.
Okay. Good. What do you do with it?
You eat with it.
Yeah, you eat with it. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Let's try this one more time. So we have, what is it? It's
round. And it's for.
Before you tell me your hints, think of those in your head. Think of the word. Can you think of the word for it without saying your hints? It's okay if you can't think of it. We can do the hints. Okay? So you can't think of the word. So you're going to tell someone that you need this. So what would you tell them? If you can't think of the word, what could you tell them about it so that they would know what you meant?
It's round.
Okay.
And it's for coffee.
Good.
And
what do you do with it?
And you drink?
Yeah, you drink out of it. Good. So all of those things would help somebody know what you're talking about. So if you're like, okay, I need that thing that I drink out of, but I can't remember what it is. So you need a cup, but you can't remember what it is. So you tell someone like what you were saying, that, you drink out of it, you put coffee in it, it's usually round. Okay, all of those, that was great. That was very good. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so what is the name for this? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am. This was the bow.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me your hints that you were going to do.
Put ice cream.
Okay.
In the bow.
Yeah.
And a bow for soup.
Yep. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'm going to do something else for you right now too. We're going to look just at, in fact, I think we'll try this. Let's look just at the pictures. So you remember they went with the other items, and I kind of want you to get used to these because we'll use some that look kind of like this for other things too. So this shows you something that's out here. Do you remember what this represents? What does that look like? Does it look like a fork?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the bow.
Okay. Maybe. I can see how you might see that. It looks a little more like one of the other things. That doesn't look as much like the bow.
Plate.
The plate. Good. Good, good. Very good. And like I said, we'll work on that sound a little bit later on. I want to make sure you have the words for these things. And as long as people can kind of understand it, that's good. Can you try to do it where you have the T instead? Try to get it a little closer. Plate.
Plate.
No, just straight out. Yeah, that's closer.
Plate.
That is closer.
Plate.
Okay, just blow, just down. Put your tongue right behind your teeth, and then put it down. Yeah, plate. Yeah,
Plate.
yeah, much better, much better. But like I said, if you can't get it, that's okay. We just want people to know what you need. Okay, so I'm gonna set that over there. Okay, let's get you another one of these. And you know what? I guess I can leave some of these out here, and you can look at it. I want to do it sometime when you know what the objects are in the pictures. But for now, I'll put that right there. Let's put it over here for now. Okay, so look at this. Tell me what you think it is. If you don't know the name of it, that's okay. Think of the clues.
This is the bow.
Yep, that's the bowl. Good job. Very good. All right, so we had that. We had the plate. Okay. How about this one? It's a little harder to look at.
Yeah, that is.
It's that item. Do you remember what it's called?
This is the cup.
Yeah. Good. Good. Very nice. All right. Let's do. What is that one? Yeah. If you can't think of the word, that's okay. Think of some hints to go with it.
Feed your dinner. Eat and feed dinner.
Yeah, you eat. Yeah, you use it to eat. Very good. Very good. But you can't eat soup with it.
No.
So that might be one of those things that you could tell them. You know, if they said, "Oh, are you talking about a spoon?" It's like, no, you can't eat soup with it. You know, something like that. If somebody doesn't know what you want. Okay, so that's good. Very nice. I'm going to have to start hiding these. You're doing a great job figuring out which ones they are. And that's really good because, like I said, we're going to use pictures kind of like this for other stuff too. You know, animals and foods and all kinds of stuff. So, but right now we're just going to use it for these that I have out. Okay. So do you remember what this is called?
It's for cutting cutting. Cutting, yeah, your dinner.
Yep. It's for cutting your dinner. What are the things so you cut your dinner. Can you think of a particular thing you could cut with it?
Meatloaf.
Yeah. Yep. You certainly could. And butter. And butter. Okay. Let me see. Oh, never mind. I need to do the card. Okay. What is that? That's good matching it. That's right. This one? Yep. What were your clues about that?
Fruit and ice cream made out of metal.
Yep.
It goes on table at a time.
Yep. So think about that. Think about those clues. What are you trying to get somebody to do? Okay, I need to think about you eat ice cream with it. Does it go on the table? So what do you think it starts with an S sound.
Spoon? Spoon?
Good.
Spoon?
Yep. Spoon it is. Very good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the pictures over here. Okay. Because ultimately, we want to just say the words for the item. Okay. So let's look at this. What is that called? Plate.
Plate.
Good. Yep. Very good. All right. So that's called the plate. Good. What were some of the clues you were going to give yourself for that?
Round and for dinner.
Good. You put what on it? Do you put ice cream on this one?
No, it's food.
It's for food. Good job. Good.
On the plate.
Yeah, the plate. Yeah, you got it. All right. So here is, what is that called?
This is the bowl.
Yes. Good. Okay. And what do you put in it?
Ice cream.
Yeah. Okay, you're going to have some ice cream and meatloaf. All right.
Hot coffee.
Yeah. That's a good clue. What do you do with the hot coffee once it's in there?
I drink it.
Yeah. So you drink.
Mhm.
You can drink other things out of it too. All right. Sorry about that. But it is time to go.
Mhm.
But you did a really good job. Do you remember what the category, because I told you all of these things have to do with what? What are you going to do? All of these things
Are for dinner.
Yeah, they're for eating. Very good. Very good. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.
Thank you.